This is our video number 51. In this video, we will see the future continuous tense, its use and its structures. At first, we will see how this future continuous tense is used. When the action will be going on in future, then this tense is used. It means that when the action in the future will be going on, it means the action will be in a continuous process in the future. In this situation, this future continuous tense is used. For example, we will see I will be going to Bombay tomorrow. I will be going to Bombay tomorrow. This sentence shows that this I is going to Bombay, but this action is happening in the future tense, and in the future tense this action is going on. Means that man is going to Bombay. Means there is a suppose vehicle at him, and in that vehicle or by bus he is going to Bombay. Means he is doing his action in the future tense. Means when the subject is doing his action in the future or in the future tense or in coming future, the future continuous tense is used in this sense. Now we will see the future continuous tense with the help of the structures. The first structure is simple positive structure. The simple positive structure is subject plus shall will. Means if the subjects are I and we use shall, and then the subjects are you, he, she, it and they, we use will, and then there is the be, and then there is the MV plus ing, and there is the O, and then O means what? Object. Then there is the C means complement, and there is the full stop. So with this structure we will see the example. What is the example? I shall be doing a good work in future. The subject is telling here that I shall be doing a good work in future. It means that the action of this subject will be going on in future, and that's why this subject is telling here I shall be doing a great work in future. So when we analyze this sentence, we say that here I is the subject, so we have taken shall be. Then there is doing, means do plus ing. Then there is a good work, that is the object, and in future is there the complement, that is the complementary part, and there is the full stop. Remember, don't forget while writing to give the full stop at the end of every simple sentence. The second structure is the simple negative structure. The structure is subject plus shall will. Again I will tell you that if the subjects are I, we, there will be shall, and if the subjects are you, he, she, it and they, there will be will. But this structure is negative, that's why we will use there not. So the structure will be subject plus shall plus will plus not plus be plus MV plus ing plus O. O means, again I will explain here that O means object, and C means complement. Complement means the words, the group of the words which help to make the sentence. And then there is the full stop. In this way this will be the negative structure. When we make the negative structure, we use not or no to make the negative structure. So here the example will be we shall not be. We shall not be. It means that this we shall not be, because the subject is we, that's why we have taken shall, and not be, we have taken not be because this is the negative structure, that's why we have taken here not be. And writing means we have done there, or we are doing there, write plus ing, because this tense is the continuous tense, means future continuous tense, and that's why here we have added ing suffix to the verb write, and that's why it has become writing. And there our names, that is the object, and tomorrow is the complement or additional words, and there is the full stop. So the example is we shall not be writing our names tomorrow. Now the third structure is that positive interrogative structure. This structure begins with the helping verbs shall and will. These helping verbs begin these structures. So shall, will plus subject plus be plus mv plus ing plus o, that is object, plus c, that is complement, plus question mark. Here we have given the question mark, or we have to give the question mark, or we will give here the question mark, because this is the question structure, or this is the interrogative structure. That's why we will give the question mark there. Now with the help of this structure, the sentence will be like this. How? Will you be coming to us tomorrow? So what is the example? Will you be coming to us tomorrow? Means this is the question structure. That's why this structure always should be spoken in the rising tone, that is called the question tone, because we ask a question with this structure. That's why the tone of the sentence should be rising, or the tone should be in the question manner. So for example, the sentence is will you be coming? So here we have taken will because there is the subject you, that's why we have taken will. Will you be coming? We have taken there coming because this is the continuous tense, that's why we have taken come plus ing. To us is the object, tomorrow is the complement, and there is the question mark. There is the question mark because this is the question, or this is the question structure, or this is the interrogative structure. Now the next structure is the negative interrogative structure. This structure also begins with shall and will. Then there is the subject. But now there is the not. Not means there is the no. Nor not. Why? Because this no or not is used there, or are used there, because this is the negative structure, and when we have to speak negatively, we have to use this no or not. Then there is the be. Be means we have, be means what? Our be subject, that is be. Again there is the coming. Coming means main verb plus ing. Then there is o. O means there is the object, and there is the again question mark. Again we have given there the question mark because this question mark shows that this is the question structure, or this is the interrogative structure. Now with the help of this structure, the sentence is this: will he not be paying? will he not be paying attention at you tomorrow? So this is the question, or this is the sentence with this structure. So when we will see this sentence, we can say that will is there in the beginning, then there is the subject, then there is the not, because we are going to make this sentence negative, the question negative, that's why there is the not, then there is the be, then there is the paying, that is main verb plus ing, then there is the suppose object, and there is the complement, and there is the question mark. So in this way we can make the structures and we can write the sentences. Now the last but least part is very nice. YesNo type questions or verbal questions. Let me tell you that, or I will tell you that YesNo type questions are such questions which are asked by us to a person who is before us, and that person listens to our questions and he answers in yes or no sentences, and that's why these questions are called YesNo type questions or verbal questions. For example, I will say, will he or will she or will it be dancing on the stage? The answer is yes. He or she or it will be dancing on the stage. So again I will tell you that these questions are asked and the answer is taken from the person in the yes or no meanings, and that's why these questions are called the YesNo type questions. Then the next question is, shall I or we? Shall I or we not be inviting you for party? The answers are yes, I or we shall be inviting you for the party. So here we have seen the YesNo type structures or the YesNo type questions or verbal questions, and the answers have come in the negative sense. And when we say that, or when we speak this structure, shall I or we not be inviting you for the party, so the answer is yes, I or we shall be inviting you for the party. No, I or we shall not be inviting you for the party. So this happens. And now next part is the last part, but is very important part. What is there? If the subjects are I and we should use shall before these subjects. And when there is you, we should use will before this subject. And when we do this, or when we write or speak the sentences with the help of these subjects, then these subjects become indefinite sentences. These sentences become indefinite sentences because they show the indefinite meanings. But when we use will before I or we, means when we say I or we will, or when we say you shall, then that sentence becomes the sentence of the definite meanings. Remember what I said. Next part is he, she, it and they will. He, she, it and they will. When we use will before he, she, it and they, such sentences become the sentences of the indefinite meanings. And when we use like this, how? See, when we write or speak like this. For example, he, she, eat, they, shall. He, she, eat, they, shall. When we use shall verb in front of he, she, eat and they, that sentence or those sentences become the definite meaning showing sentences. So these are the important two sections of the future tense, that is called definite meaning showing sentences and indefinite meaning showing sentences. And the last is that there are the words, suppose tomorrow, next day, next night, next year, next week, in future, next 5 years, after a day ahead. All these adverbs, I will say, show the future tense, and all these adverbs are used in all the future tenses. So here today I have finished the lecture, and I hope that these are the days of Corona and you will remain at homes, you will not go outside, means you will not be the prey to Corona. Thank you very much.